What's up, guys, and welcome back to Lightning's Perspective. It is your host, Lightning K, and today I am back with another video. So today's episode is going to be how to get treated, or how to know how to get treated, or how to be treated like the prize you are. I don't know what I want to name the video yet. But before we get started, I want to let you guys know that my podcast is officially on Spotify, you guys. You have to search it up as is Lightning _S podcast perspective, exactly how it is on YouTube, spaces, capitals, and all. That's the only way that it's going to come up. Make sure you guys follow me on there, you guys. And also, we've reached 100 subscribers. Y'all, like, there's so much happening, and I'm just so excited and so blessed out of, like, everything that has been coming out of this podcast, with my mindset, to the supporters and everything. Like, there's so many people at school telling me, like, I watch your podcast and I love it. And I'm like, that just makes me feel so good, because it's like, I feel like I'm actually, like, doing something to help people. And that's my goal. So make sure you guys follow me on Spotify, you guys. I will be coming out on Apple Music, on Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Podcasts, and a whole bunch of other different podcast websites and apps and all that, y'all. We making it big, okay? So with that being said, make sure you guys follow me in everywhere that you can. And now you can listen to me instead of going to YouTube. You can just go to Spotify and boom, 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 and I'm there. I feel like Spotify is a lot quicker than YouTube. I don't know. But this is going to be like my first official podcast on Spotify. Instead of me going back in and uploading everything, that's going to take a lot of time, because I've already recorded a lot of podcasts since. But I am just going to start off my podcast episodes from here on now, especially now that I have a new intro. So that is all just going to, it's just all going to sync together. So the first one is, you have to truly believe that you deserve to be treated the way that you want to be treated. If you're telling people, hey, I deserve to be treated like this, like this, like this, but you're accepting something else, you don't truly believe that you deserve to be treated like a high priority queen or a high priority king that you are. If you're saying that you deserve to be treated like a high priority, but you're letting everybody treat you like low priority, of course no one's going to treat you like high priority, because you're letting others treat you like low priority. So not only do you have to tell people, and you have to like show them that you deserve to be high priority, and you deserve to be treated like a high, elegant, classy king/queen that you are. You cannot be letting people blow you off track, because I know a lot of times I let people blow me off track, and I let people treat me like low priority, when I know deep down that I deserve to be treated high priority, because that is what I am. The next one is, if it's right, your heart will tell you. You'll never have any doubts, or you'll never have any second thoughts if what you're doing you feel like is what you're supposed to be doing and what you truly are doing. And now that I think about it, I could relate it to my podcast, because I've never once thought maybe I should not do podcasts anymore, because I don't know, I've always felt 100% sure podcasts. Since the day I decided to do a podcast, I've been 100% sure that this is what I want to do, and I've never had any second doubts. Like, the moment, any chance I have to talk about my podcast and promote it, I do, because I'm really proud of my podcast. And you want to be proud of yourself the way you are about anything that you're passionate about. If it's about a sport that you love, if it's about a painting you like to draw, of any kind of hobbies that you like to do, if you're passionate about it, you have to be passionate about the kind of respect you deserve the same way, because earning respect is more than just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. So if you're not kind of like preaching in a way that you deserve to be treated as a high priority king/queen, then girl, boy, you need to get that in check, because nobody is going to just believe you if you don't believe yourself. And you can't be out here, like, I remember the other day, I'm going to put a little bit of my own life example in here. I was talking to my friend. Shout out to you, Sean, by the way, because I know you're watching this. And I was talking to him, I think it was yesterday or today, I don't remember. But I was talking to Sean, and I was like, oh, I forgot what it was about. But I was like basically saying that I'm always telling people to not take crap from other people, and I'm over here taking crap from this one person. The next one is, only tell people how amazing you've been treated. Don't tell people, oh my God, I remember, somebody did me dirty like that, and now you're doing it, and it's just making me feel like that again. No. Don't tell people that. When somebody's treating you wrong, you got to be like, oh my gosh, like, honestly, I've never been treated like this before, and I don't like how it feels. Even if you have, lie. Certain things need to be a lie. Like, not everybody needs to know 100% the truth about you. So If somebody's doing something that you don't like, you need to be like, honestly, I've never been treated like this before and I don't like the feeling. And, you know, they're gonna be like, oh my God, like I'm the first to treat her bad. Like, no, 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 no. We gotta make sure this cannot happen. I need to treat her better than anybody has ever treated her before so I can make up for this. So you have to, you know, show people only the good so that they're only gonna know that you've been treated good. Because once they're like, oh, she's been treated bad before, she knows what to do. She knows how to handle it in a way. No, he knows how to handle it in a way. No, absolutely not, y'all. Y'all need to set boundaries for people. Stop letting them walk over you. Stop letting them tell you how you deserve to be treated, because nobody can tell you how you deserve to be treated except for yourself. I can't tell you you're high priority if you don't believe you're high priority. I can tell you you're low priority if you don't believe you're low priority. So y'all, show people this treatment. Treat yourself like this so other people can see that you deserve to be treated like this. Okay? Period. And another thing is that no matter how hard it is, you guys, don't try to be okay with things that you're not. Because I do that a lot. I'm always like, you know what? I don't really like that my friend did this, but you know, I'm going to try to be okay with it. Don't speak up. People can't read your mind. You can't expect for people to read your mind. So if you don't feel a certain way, or you do feel a certain way, you need to talk to the people around you, especially if you have to decide, is this relationship? Again, when I say relationships, I mean friendships, mother and daughter, all of that. Okay. So you need to decide if this relationship is worth having this conversation about. Do you want to, because after you have this conversation, now you have to think in your mind, do I still want to be this person's friend? Do I still want to be in this person's life? Do I want them to be in my life? Do I want to just not talk to them in general? Do I want to be cordial and talk here and there? No, like you have to figure out what you want to do after you have this conversation, especially if it's a big conversation, because I know there's been conversations where I've just avoided because I know that I'm going to have to pick, either I'm departing this friendship or I'm just going to be cordial, or, you know, like things just aren't going to be the same after. So I know I was going to have to make a decision after. So there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of conversations that I've just avoided because of this. And honestly, that was not a good thing, because I think it's better to just talk about it and you know what's going to come out of it and just deal with the consequences, rather than you not talking about it. But now I have to deal with the consequences anyway, because I don't want to talk about it. I'm avoid being around this person. And it's like, I might as well just have had the conversation, but now it's too late because we're not even as close as we used to be. So speak your mind, you guys. Like, there is bad consequences for not speaking your mind. And although there is sometimes could be bad consequences for speaking your mind, the ones for not is 10 times worse. And at least you're going to feel good when you know that you've got your point across and you've said how you felt. If you're holding it all inside, so you get yourself in a place where you've never healed, you guys, I'm going to like tie this back to one of my old friendships, like me and my best friend, but kind of ex-best friend. I don't know, because I'm kind of like being delusional. I'm holding on to the friendship and I'm like, this is my best friend, it's my best friend. But I know deep down inside that me and this person is not best friends anymore. And I'm really holding on because I love this person so much. And I really wish that things didn't end the way that they did. But me and my best friend, where was I even going with this? I don't even know. Oh, the healing thing. So yeah, me and my best friend, we stopped talking for like a long time. And honestly, like me and my best friend, yeah, you don't have to talk every day, but me and my best friend were the type of people to talk every day on the phone. And it's like, you know what? We kind of communicated a lot. So it's like, if we didn't want to talk today, or we didn't, you know, we just communicated everything. So out of the blue, like for 3 months, we just stopped talking. And I'm like, wow. So, you know, I made a peace in my head that me and this person were not best friends anymore throughout like all after like pretty much since September. We have not been talking, and we just started talking again like last week, and we are now in February of 2024. You guys, this is a long time. So in my head, I had to like tell myself that me and this person weren't friends anymore. But part of me, like when I was speaking out loud, I would always say my best friend, because I was too scared. I knew that once I say out loud my ex best friend, that it just meant that we weren't best friends. Like I didn't want to make it official because I was scared of what might come after that. That means, you know, it's time to for real actually move on and heal from it. And even now, like I still refuse to heal from it. And I know it's a bad thing. I'm working on it, but guys, also work on that too. Healing from past relationships and friendships, because right now I'm holding on to it so much, and it's affecting me in such a bad way, because it's like I'm in a place where I want the friendship but I can't have it. So because I can't have the friendship, I'm being delusional inside, and I'm saying, oh, my best friend, my best friend. So I'm going to start trying to stay my ex-best friend so that I can just detach from this person and not have to, you know, think about that ever again and think about them ever again. But yeah, so I've just been saying my best friend because I don't want, once you say my ex this, my ex that, it's official that you guys are no longer together. It's official you guys are no longer friends. So it's like, do I really want to make it official? No. Is it official even though I didn't say, even if I don't say it? Probably, but I just won't feel like it is unless I say it. So me and my ex best friend are no longer friends anymore. I'm acknowledging the fact that, I'm still stuck on my best friend. And honestly, if my best friend, like when I was stuck on other people, my best friend would always tell me, you can't be stuck on that K. And it was like, yo, I miss I miss my ex best friend, but I do not want the friendship again. Towards like the end of our friendship, I was getting treated terribly. Okay, so also stand your grounds, guys. With another thing on how to be treated like the prize you are, stand your grounds. Don't let them just treat you however they want to treat you because you love them. No, love got nothing to do with the way you deserve to be treated. And if they loved you, they would respect the fact that you want to be treated a certain way. The next one is to be mysterious. Don't give people too much too early, but don't make it so that it's so hard to even get so close to you to the point where like you just kind of shut down every time. You don't want to be that person nobody wants to be around because we can never or they can never find out who you really are. But be mysterious in the fact that you won't find out who I am within the first couple conversations. You're going to have a lot of conversations and really talk to me a lot to truly get to know me and know a little bit, even a little pinch of what I like, who I am, and what kind of things and goals and different kind of things that I have or want. Also, guys, keep yourself occupied. Tying back until my best friend, guys, or tying back until my ex best friend. I remember my ex best friend used to be busy 24/7. Every time it was always, I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy. I don't have time for you. I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy. Yeah, my best friend didn't say that verbatim, but it was always, I'm busy, I'm busy. And behind I'm busy all the time, it just means I don't have time for you. Like, eventually you're going to have to read in between all the I'm busy's. One or two or three might truly be busy, but there's no way you're busy 7 days a week, 24/7. Like, you can't even text me while you're pooping on the toilet. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay. And yes, I know because now I'm busy a lot. I'm very busy, but I still make time for the people I love. And I don't even have to love you. I can just like you as a person. And I'm going to make time for you because you're somebody I care about. And I would never do that to somebody I care about. I would never let somebody I care about feel like I'm too busy for them or I don't even want them in my life anymore. If I truly care about you, I will make sure that you never, ever, ever feel like that because I've felt like that over somebody I've cared about. And I knew they cared about me too, but they just didn't care enough to not allow me to feel like that. So, and I know my ex best friend still loves me now. And I know that my ex best friend still cares about me now. I sent my best friend a video and it was like the Instagram reel and it was like, best friends are supposed to love each other, not ignore each other. And my best friend was like, I love the heck out of you. And I was like, yeah, I know you do, but you don't say you do. And my best friend didn't say anything. So it's like, it's just annoying because I feel like I can never really get to know my best friend, which is crazy because that's my best friend. But I feel like I can never really get to know my ex best friend. At the time, I feel like I could never get to know my best friend. So, and that, honestly, that's what really broke off the friendship because I feel like I was always like in the shadows of the friendship. Like, it was never like I was always, oh, my best friend, and my best friend was kind of just like, yeah, we friends or whatever. I'm like, come on, like, are you serious? Like, that's basically how the whole friendship was. If you can get it, like, that's me saying it without saying it. If you can read between the lines, you can. If you can't, you can't. But yeah, so one of the ways that I had to like get myself to begin even the healing process of getting over my best friend, of course, I chose a terrible coping mechanism. But how I had to start it is by getting myself busy, keeping myself occupied, doing different things. And now, like, I barely even think about my ex best friend unless I'm on a podcast and it's something that relates to my ex best friend, or like I'm looking on Instagram and my ex best friend's profile pops up. By the way, I keep saying my ex best friend because I don't want y'all to find out who it is. So of course, I'm keeping everything as anonymous as I can. But we're gonna give a name for my ex best friend. We're gonna call my ex best friend John Morant. So that's gonna be my ex best friend's name, John Morant. So for future podcasts, y'all, if I'm saying John Morant, I'm talking about my ex best friend. The next one is going to be assert your independence, which basically means that show people you're independent. Show them that if they don't treat you like the high priority that you are, you can treat you like the high priority you are. And whether they do it or not, you're going to treat yourself. So you're independent, whether they're in your life or not. Your life is amazing. They make absolutely no change and no bump to your life, no matter if they treat you better than you, the way you treat yourself, or way worse. Like, you don't make a difference. Another thing, you have to truly believe that anybody who has a relationship or is able to have a relationship or had a relationship with you is honored, and they should like literally be on their knees bowing down to you because you are just an amazing, high priority, amazing, classy, bougie person. And so anybody who even comes around your space is just like they're amazed by your energy. And so you have to truly believe that. And I truly believe that. I feel like when people are around me, like they're just happier, the vibes are just higher. And I don't know how the vibes are when I'm not there because I'm not there. But I feel like when I'm around the room, like, you know, when you can feel like everybody was quiet before you went there, I feel like the vibes were just off before I came. You know, sometimes I feel like that. The second to last one is to get close with God, you know, make some rules or morals. The rules, I'm putting quotation marks if you're listening on podcast on Spotify, but morals, rules, quotation marks, because I wouldn't really say morals are rules, but like you want to kind of set, I guess, a standard for yourself and for other people, because we're going to make another video on why you should be setting standards for people around you. Then the last analogy I want to use is that you can't chase two bunnies at once. You either have to let go of one of the bunnies and chase one, or just let them both go and chase another bunny, or take some time to yourself. Okay, so that's what I'm going to leave the podcast on. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you're watching on Spotify, make sure you share to your friends. Follow this if you can like it. I think you can like the video, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.